No dumplings for me. No, I like dumplings too. Hey, have I told you? Have I told you my funny story about the plane coming home the first time from China and I'd eaten a whole bunch of dumplings? Have I told you that story? It's fucking hilarious. Like seriously, man, it was because I'd never eaten there. I was coming home and it was the last day, and now the ex-wife here has asked me to go and eat dumplings, and she's forgotten that well, not forgotten. She just didn't know the ingredient was in there. She thought it was just meat, and they were eating the vegetables, and I was eating the meat dumpling. And I don't know, I must have ended up with a vegetable one somewhere along the path. And by the time I've gotten to the airport, it was all over. It was all over Red Rover. I was fucking running to the toilet, running. And I only just made it into the plane, back onto the toilet again straight away. And I spent the entire. The really disgusting, horrible part was every time I walked out of the toilet, it stunk. It just absolutely fucking stunk. And then I couldn't stop farting the whole trip. I just could not stop farting, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really, really apologise to the lady sitting next door to me and the young boy sitting next door to me. But the poor lady had her shirt over her nose by the end of the trip. She had her shirt over the nose. The whole fucking plane stunk of my ass juice. It was just the most horrible experience that an old man could ever have. And I've always since then I've always checked whatever I eat that's Chinese made. I always make sure I know exactly what's in the meal. There's none of this cabbage in it. There's none of this broccoli and shit that's made in China. None of those vegetables are in there. They're just meat and sauce and rice. That's it. Because I can't have any of the vegetables, man. And any of their stuff they grow over there. It just goes through me like a ton of bricks. It just takes everything out of me. And mate, I was disgusting. It was disgusting. The whole trip coming back the first time, the poor lady sitting next door to me in the sun and everyone around me was must have been just horrible for them. Just absolutely horrible because I stunk the whole joint out. It really stank. It really, really, really stunk. I'm really sorry. I felt guilty about it even to the day, and that's years ago. It's years ago now. Yeah, that was funny. Especially the looking over and the lady's wearing a t-shirt across her nose. She's wearing a t-shirt across her nose. The poor thing. Oh God. Yeah, just you can't help it, Damien. You just cannot. It's just nothing I can do about it, man. I went to the toilet over and over and over, and I just could not stop farting. Just this stuff went through the cauliflower, broccoli, whatever it was. I was told it was cabbage, Chinese cabbage, and very bad for the Western palate. Very bad. It tastes nice, but it just cleans you right out because you're not used to that cabbage. You're only used to the Australian cabbage, so it's a different cabbage, totally. And man, I was just like a horse. I was dead set like a horse. You're jogging. Have you been on a horse and you're riding the horse and it's just farting like no tomorrow? Just every footstep is blurt, blurt, blurt. Every footstep it takes. You ever been on one of those horses? They call them a canter, and you've got to run the gas out of them. You've got to run the gas out of them, and man, they stink. Fucking stink. My Godfather. Every footstep is a fart. Every single footstep. Every one they take. It's called a canter. We had two horses growing up. I had two horses. I don't know if you've got any horses in your life, but they're a lot of fun and a pleasure to be around horses. Cleaning them all up, taking care of them all, riding them all. Yeah,